Say hi, YouTube. And now we're gonna start, okay? So, my name is Marise, guys, for those who don't know me. And I'm 28. I live in Rio de Janeiro. And I will be the host today, okay? The topic today is about choices. And just explain how TNT works, guys. It's very important that you will be respectful and respect the others' opinions. Okay, respect the that everyone could talk and listen. Okay, so uh, I will I will do some breakout rooms here that we could share and ask answer the questions more easier. So I will put the questions here on chat. Just a minute. Okay, so tell me if you can see the questions, guys.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Great. So first of all, choose a leader in each room, okay? And introduce yourself, and after that, answer the questions, okay? I will break out rooms now. We are 19, okay. So 4 rooms, yeah. And one room will stay here with me, okay, on YouTube. Just let me see. Mhm. Okay, guys, so please accept the invitation that you receive. If you don't have an invitation, it's because you're gonna be here with me. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Rogério, I believe that you have an invitation. Oh, okay. So yeah, who's gonna be with me is Clayton, Larissa, Leonardo, Thais. So Jasmine, do you have an invitation?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes.
All right, so my name
Just
is
a minute,
Clayton.
Clayton. Sorry, just a minute, just a minute. Oh yeah. Uh, I was waiting for Jasmine. Okay, go on. Introduce yourself, please.
Continuing.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Clayton, and I live in Fortaleza, and I am 42 years, and I'm married. And at the moment, I am here in my job. My job, my profession is security guard.
Oh, great. Nice to meet you, Clayton.
And I know I have no kids.
Okay, no problem.
Right.
So, welcome aboard, and I hope you enjoy it today. So, Larissa, could you introduce yourself, please?
Sure. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. My name is Larissa. I'm from Pará, but I am living in São Paulo. I'm 29 years old and I'm an English teacher. So I'm having some classes to practice. You know, it's good to, I love to speak English. So I'm trying to have more classes to practice. Nice to meet you all.
Great. Nice to meet you, Larissa. What about you, Leonardo? Please, introduce yourself.
Hello, guys. So my name is Leonardo. I am 18. I live in São Paulo, capital, and for now I just a student, just finished my high school. So yeah, that's pretty much. And Marise, there's so much time that I don't see you here on TNT.
Yeah, Leonardo, it's a long time that I didn't see you.
Yes, good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for coming. And what about you, Thais? Introduce yourself, please.
Hi guys. Well, my name is Thais. I live in São Bernardo do Campo, São Paulo. I am 23 years old and I study international relations in UFABC. That's all.
Oh, great, great, guys. So, guys, if you could please turn your video on, please. I'm just me and Clayton with the camera. Come on. Yeah,
Sorry,
thank you,
Marisa, I'm
Marisa.
eating now. I'm just crazy
Oh,
eating
okay.
here.
Okay, unfortunately my cell phone is loading, but I would like to open the camera.
Okay,
Okay.
guys. Thank you. So let's start, okay, with the questions. And question number one is, why is it so hard to make decisions? So, Thais, could you answer that first?
Yes. Well, I'm not a good example of decision. I'm definitely not a decision maker. It's horrible for me. Some minutes ago, I was trying to decide between two colors of materials that I use to make some art that I do. Macrame, I don't know if you know what type of art is that, but it's an art that you make a lot of, I don't know how to say it in English, guys, but it's like fios de barbante que você faz vários nós, you know? And well, I was trying to decide the color that I will buy to make other arts here. And it was so difficult. I spent, I don't know, 3 hours trying to decide. And I think I was watching the video and makes a lot of sense for me because I made a course some months ago called the science of well-being, and show that when we have a lot of options, it's harder to make the decisions. And just to show you the situation that I saw in the course, it explained a situation where people in the experimento, you know, they was submetidos to choose between, I don't know, 5 photos that they like, and they need to choose the photo that they most like between these 5. And the other part of the group don't have this pressure to decide. And the study shows that after a time, I don't know, months later, people that don't have this pressure or limitations to choose the photos was happier with their decisions than the people that was with this pressure and have these limitations of photo. And just for show that when we have to choose, you know, the limitation of, or when we have a lot of options, it's harder to us.
Yeah, I know that because I'm like you. I feel like excited, you know, to and it's very hard for me to choose some things, and especially when we have a lot of situation, a lot of tips, you know. Yeah, good example that you bring, Thais. Thank you. And what about you, Larissa?
Well, I'm a Libra, so sometimes it's very hard to make a decision. You know, especially like Thais said, when you have lots of options, it makes harder to make a decision. You know, but I'm like that, like this. When I decide, nothing can change my mind. you know. For example, I'm just moved to São Paulo. I'm here. It's not even 3 months that I'm here, and I decided to do it in October. I just woke up one day and I don't want to live here anymore. I want to move it to São Paulo. And my mother, my dad tried to change my mind, you know, about this idea. And I said, no, I have decided and that's it. But sometimes, especially when it's a huge decision like this, you know, moving to another city, it's not easy, especially like I came from the north, from a small town in the north of the country, and we are during a pandemic, so it was even harder, you know. But I'm like this. When I make a decision, nothing can change my mind.
Yeah, great. And what about you, Leonardo?
Yes, I totally see myself in Larissa because I'm a, like a Libra to like the signo, I don't know in English how we say. Like sometimes people say, oh, which movie we're gonna watch? And I'm like 2 hours to decide some movie or something like this, like simple decisions. I take so much time. But I don't know, like maybe the incerteza like about the decision. We don't know if we're gonna succeed about it or we, like is this the best decision that I can make? It's gonna lead me to the success or something like this. Like I think that that's the problem. Like we don't know it's if it's the right decision. So yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, great, Leonardo. Thank you for sharing. And Clayton, what about you? Why is it so hard to make decisions for you?
So, my opinion, I think that so make this decision, uh, you have to analyzing uh, several factors, uh, because each decision and you must uh, you must to seeking many things, because when you go to decision, uh, this decisions, it going affect several places. Each decisions will you affect several people's situations. So people, it has looking for good way, right?
Yeah, we have to analyze, especially when we're the hard situations, and that situation could hurt someone or, you know, interview in people's life. Yeah, totally get it. Yeah. And hi, Mateus, how are you? Please introduce yourself very quickly. And I sent you the questions. We are in the first one. So introduce yourself and answer the question. Number one, please.
Hello, I'm good, thank you. And my name is Mateus. I am an electrical engineer student. I am 21 years old and I live in São Paulo. The first question is it why is it so hard to make decisions? In my opinion, I think we have to make decisions faster than we can, because when we think a lot about the decision, we simulate some occasions that we don't have to imagine it. I don't know if you are understanding. So I think we have to only to make the decision and not to think, or if this happened or that happened. No, no. I think that's it.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like we don't need to think so much what's gonna happen, because if we think more this, we don't do nothing, you know, you don't make a decision. Yeah, I get it. Yeah. And I believe that I'm the for in my case, you know, depends the situation. When we're about the work, um, I could make decision very quickly, because it's the things that I'm doing every day, something like that, and I know that depends on me, you know, and I know that I am a good person who makes decision in my work. But sometimes in personal life, like, oh, I need to choose what is the dinner, you know. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm gonna eat, you know, or buy on iFood, something like that. It's so hard to choose.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
We have to think about the right choice in the moment, because the consequence, regardless of the consequence, we will learn with that.
Yeah, yeah, great points. Yeah.
Before we go to the next question, I remember
Yeah.
something. I don't know if someone here watches This Is Us, the TV show, and something that I learned,
I
it's
love, I love.
amazing. Something that I got from there that they do, one of the characters, a couple, when they're struggling with a situation, they always ask themselves, what's the worst thing that can happen? And then they
Yes,
start to imagine what it would be the worst thing. So sometimes when I'm having some issues that I have to decide something, I ask myself, okay, what is the worst thing that can happen? Is it that worse if I choose this? So if it's not, I'll just do it.
incredible.
Yeah, great point too, because there are things that we are gonna be we have to be an optimist person, you know, like in some situations. But some ways we are so sad, you know, it's so sad to choose some things. But yeah, yeah, great idea that. And question number two, guys. Could one choice change everything? Yeah. What do you think about that, Leonardo?
Yes, totally. For example, big decisions like recently, I left my job to like invest in some projects that I'm doing with my friends. So yeah, maybe can be successful, maybe not. It was a big decision for me that can give me some successful or maybe not. But yeah, definitely could change everything in your life.
Whoa, great. And what about you, Mateus? What do you think about that?
Yes, I agree with the opinion of what are said were said. I think yes, one decision can change everything. Uh, Mainly if you are a person who have the power to change the people's lives around you, like a politician or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's a great point. Like your vote, you know, your vote could change some things. Yeah, the things that we say to others, you know, could change a lot of relationships, something like that. Yeah. What about you, Larissa? What do you think?
Definitely can change everything. Like my moving to São Paulo, it changed everything. It was like it was a huge step that I did, and definitely opened lots of doors for me. You know, even that I'm staying home and all, but so many things started to happen. You know, and I can totally say that it was the best decision that I ever had.
Oh, great. And you are so courageous to do that, especially in this time, you know? Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
And Thais, what about you?
Yes, I totally agree too. I passed in 2016 to an university, Unesp in Araraquara, and I want to study here in my city. And I decided to not go there because I am a single single daughter, actually. And I'm so close with my parents. Sorry by the sound. And I decided to stay here studying for 1 more year and in a totally uncertain uh, situation. And thanks God, I passed it in my actual university, and I'm here. But I think that everything could be different now. And I think that how we say in Portuguese, cada escolha uma renúncia. And every time we are making decisions, and that's it.
Yeah, great, great. And you have to be proud of yourself, you know, to do that. And Clayton, what about you? Could one choice change everything? What do you think? Oh, you are muted. Yeah, Clayton, you are muted.
Você precisa colocar o
You
som.
have, yeah,
Yeah,
you have. Oh, yeah, good.
sorry,
Go.
sorry.
No problem. Go on.
Yes, I do. Of course, because as I said, it decision that people make uh, uh, go have consequence. Each decisions versus consequence. Beside that, it's very important. The people analyzing, uh, thinking before make decision, right?
Yeah, exactly. Great. Thank you for sharing that. And question number 3, guys. Do you make decisions very fast or used to think every time?
Já
Leonardo, what about
respondi,
you?
já respondi
Yes,
essa aí.
Uh,
Leonardo, go
yeah,
on.
so I don't know if it's a good thing or like a bad thing, but normally I take so much time thinking, like even for choose like a movie, like oh which one is gonna be the best to watch or something like this. But yeah, normally I take so much time to make my choice, like think so much like pros and cons about a decision, stuff like this.
Yeah, great. And what about you, Thais?
Well, how I said in the first answer, I don't make decisions fast. I'm like Leonardo. Normally, I spend the time that I will spend watching the movie just searching them. You know, it's horrible. And I am an overthinker person, and that's horrible. That makes me feel so exhausted sometimes.
Yeah, I understand you. I feel that because when I need to choose some movie or new series on Netflix, I could uh, choose very fast. This kind of decisions makes me feel, oh my gosh, I can't like anything. I'm so hard to choose this. And or food, it's so hard for me to choose that. But in my job, I could make decision very fast, like, yeah, this is a great investment, so yeah, we have to do this is a great idea, yeah, I need to test this. In my job, I completely different. And you, Larissa?
Yeah, like Thais, like everyone said, when it's a small decisions like choose a movie or a TV series or choose something to eat. Oh my God, it's so hard because we have so many options. Like sometimes, okay, I want to eat a hamburger and I go to iFood and I spend like an hour trying to find something and I could have been eating already. But like it's small decisions like this. Sometimes it takes time. But when it's something like related to work, when I have to make think about a class that I'll have to do next week or something like that, it's easier to do it. I don't overthink about it. Sometimes the idea just come and I sit on the computer and I start to do it. But small decisions, oh my God, it's very hard.
Yeah. And you, Mateus?
Oh, I feel I am like you guys to make small decisions. I think we have a lot of options and so much time to think, and we overthink everything. So, but I try to make the decision fast, but we have to think because we we have the we can choose our decisions, but we cannot choose the consequence. So we have to try something.
Yeah, great point, Mateus. Great point. And Clayton, I will bring you other question for you. It's, have you ever been in a hard situation that you needed to make a big decision?
Yeah, in my Wendy, very
Yeah.
very
Go.
difficult because I spend time for me make decision. Take took uh, 27 years.
Oh my gosh. And you are married by how many years? 27?
27 years for me, Wendy.
Oh my God. But it was a good decision.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was 5 years de casado, como é que fala, hein?
yeah, five marriage years, something like that.
É,
Yeah.
50 years, 50.
50. Oh,
É,
50.
15, quer dizer, 15.
15.
É,
Oh, oh, congrats, congrats. I hope.
one woman, único, único woman.
Oh, great, great. I'm happy for you. Great. And what about you, Leonardo?
It's the fifth question.
It's the number
No,
4.
number 4, right? Yes, like I said before, I left my job to, like, how can I say, invest in some project with my friends. So yeah, that's one of my hardest decisions like in my life. Talk to my dad, talk to my mom, talk to everyone that I could, some friends that can give me some advices. So yeah, that's it. It's pretty hard.
Yeah, I understand you because I already quit my job too, and it was 3 years ago, but it was a good decision for me. And sometimes it's so hard to make decision that time, but after that, when you analyze the situation and analyze the things that happened before, you feel you feel like, yeah, it was a hard in the beginning, but nowadays
But
i'm
it's worth
i'm
it.
peace. Yeah, exactly, I'm peace with myself, like that.
Yes, great.
Yeah. And what about you, Larissa?
Like you, 3 years, yeah, almost 4 years ago, I had to make a huge decision at the school that I was working. It was, uh, I was having a bad time there. It was a very toxic environment, and they were asking me more that I could do, and the payment, it wasn't working. I tried to talk to them first to make this before I made my decision, but it was going to a very hard thing, and I said, okay, I can't do it anymore. I quit. This is my last month, and it was something that really, it was really good, everything that was happening after it. Like, I, with the money from my rescission, I did a backpack. I went to another country. I spent 3 months living in South Africa, and my English, like, it got really better. Now I could improve my English and everything. It was amazing. It was the best decision that I did, that I could have done, and it brings me here where I am now. When I start sometime to think about everything that happened, it had a point, you know.
Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. So congrats. And we feel like powerful, after that. I feel when I did this, I feel like some things like relaxed, and
Yes.
anything could hurt me anymore.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like I felt like that, Every week there, it was really hard. I was feeling a weight on my shoulders.
Passion. Yeah.
Yes, every Sunday I cried. I spent the whole day crying because I had to go there on Monday. It was terrible. I had to start to do therapy because
Yeah.
of it. I said, no, it doesn't worth the money. No, it's better to quit and start and spend a time without working. Besides, continue to work there, and it was amazing. It was the best decision.
Thank God. And what about you, Mateus? Do you have some case that
Uh,
you go on?
I think when I was 14 years old, I have to make the decision that the most boys have to do. It was to stop to play soccer, to dream about it, and start to study and working to help at home with the payments and the bills. And it was a difficult decision to me at that age because it was my dream to be a soccer player, and I'm starting to play and to making tryouts. So I have to stop everything to work and study.
Yeah, that is hard decision, and especially because the age, you are so young. Yeah. Okay, guys. So everyone answered that. Thais, did you answer? Sorry. No, Thais. Yeah.
No.
Go on. Sorry.
No, no problem. So I have some situations like Leonardo, Larissa, you. I decided to out of my job last year in the middle of the year because I was like crazy there. The money was so good for me, but it wasn't compensando for me. It wasn't making sense because my mental health was not good there. And I decided to focus on my course in my university, and I opened my atelier. I don't know how to say atelier in English, but it's where I do my art that I said to you in the beginning of the conversation. And I am in this journey, knowing myself again, and I think that we never stop to do it. In each decision, we know more about ourselves, and it's like you, Marise, you said, we get out of us this pressure, and we with this we see that the life it's fluid. We are not trees that have hooks in our feet, and I think that when we make decisions we feel this flow of life.
Oh yeah, and yeah, you say the great thing that we know ourselves better. You know, I understand me more than before. You know, yeah, it's a great point too. So guys, the next question is the one that I would like to know about you. It's like, what would your choice say about you? Yeah. Let me see. Leonardo, could you answer that first?
I actually don't understand that question very well. Can you try to explain to me or something?
Yeah, it's like everything that you choose since then and nowadays, you know, what these things will say about you now, you know, about your all the decisions that you made, and will say about you.
Oh,
Could you
okay.
understand?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, I see it. So I would say like a dreamer, like a person that have big dreams, because like I said before about the decision about my job, I'm leaving because like in the project it was like my dream, you know. So it was not, it was hard decision, but it was for my dream. So yeah, for example, that decision was for my dream. So I would say a big dreamer, like, and that's it.
Great, great. And what about you, Thais?
Well, I think that shows that I am searching, I think it's the word, for know myself more and more, how I said in the other question. And when we know more about ourselves, we tend to to have a direction. And I think that gets easier. Of course, every time we need to make decisions, and it's hard every time, but I think that when we know more about ourselves, we have more chance to make the right decisions or be happier with them. So knowing this, I think that the decision that I made until now, it's leaving me there for this direction of self-knowledge, I think.
Wow, great point. And what about you, Matheus?
I think my decisions made me a person that is open-minded, uh, a big dreamer too, like Leonardo, and someone who thinks that have positive thinking, that are hardworking, and I think that's it. I don't know.
Oh, great, great. And you, Clayton?
So, I think my personality, because I am person very calcular as coisas, como é que fala?
Calculist, analyzer.
Yeah, very calculist. Yeah.
Great. And to you, Larissa, that we finish this question.
Okay, I would say that when I was thinking about it, but maybe that I'm not afraid, of make my decisions. I'm a doer. If I have the opportunity, I just go there and I'll give my best to make it happen.
Whoa, great. Great point, guys. I really love that our conversation.
It was very
And
good.
hello, everyone. Hello. Now everyone is back, and I would like to know how was the conversation. So let me see, Gabriele, how was the conversation in your room?
Was great conversation. We exchanged a lot of questions and thoughts. It was awesome.
Oh, great, great. And let me see, Alex Toledo, how was the conversation for you?
Hello, guys. It was a good topic. Yeah, the conversation was good, because every day we make decisions. Yeah, and these decisions can affect other people. Yeah, not only for me, but for my family or other people. But the conversation was good, and thank you for this topic today.
Great. Thank you, Alex. And Marcus, what about you?
Yeah, it was actually very good. We reflect about how big decisions can change us, the person that we are right now. And it was good, like everybody in a different way, different age, in a different context of life. And like we realized that everybody has to make decisions, just something, and being hard or not, we have to make because it's the life, we cannot, okay, today I won't decide anything. No, guys, just to wake up of your bed, you have to decide if you're still sleeping or you wake up. So yeah, every day it's a choice. But it was a good conversation. I could reflect a lot.
Oh, great, great. And just one more, let me see, Lenny, how was the conversation for you?
A good time is the topic is very good. I know work the que pena. The other question no is possible at the time.
Yeah, the time it's so quickly. Yeah, very fast.
In the next conversation is continues the question.
Oh yeah, okay. I will try to bring this topic again. Okay. So let me see, Gustavo, how was the conversation? And I would like to know about you. What would your choice say about you?
Yeah, it was a really nice topic.
Oh, I believe.
Because every moment you do and things in your job, my connection. Hold
yeah,
on.
Yeah, Kurt sometimes, but go on. Yeah, I believe that it's not so good now. Let me see, Mateo Silva, how was the conversation for you? And what would your choice say about you?
Great. My computer getting crazy again. So, I really enjoy this moment. Thank you for bringing this topic again. I think that the second time we discussed about decision, And thank you for bringing this topic. And just this answer that you're asking me right now that I didn't answer right now because I have no idea, guys. But I really enjoyed with the topic today. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I'm happy that you like it, the topic, guys. So our time is ending. So I would like to remind you that we're gonna receive a feedback. Oh, Marcos, do you want to say something? Go on.
Yeah, actually, you guys already received in the mail. For me, it already show up. So your feedback is already on your email. You just have to answer.
Okay, yeah. And please answer the feedback. It's very important for us, okay? And bring new suggestions. This topic today, it was a suggestion by you guys. And because that, I'm bringing this again. And I will show you, I will share with you guys a link on chat that you can see just to join us on Telegram group, Instagram, and YouTube. Okay, there are the links here on chat. And if you are a beginner or intermediary and you would like to different conversations according to your level, okay, we have other conversations and there are the link here on chat. So please join us, follow us on social media, and return in my meetings, okay? My meetings used to be Monday, 1 p.m. Today I changed with Ana Beatriz, but next week I will be on Monday, 1 p.m. Okay, so schedule, and I hope you'll be a great time. Have a great day today, and have a great and wonderful week. Okay, bye guys.
Isso,
Thank
Thank you
Marisa.
very much.